Hey everybody, Roy Williams here once again, bringing you a series called Ask Roy. That's right. You know what I am? I am the guru of good health. I'm the superintendent of supplementation. You know, I got that tagged that when I did so many radio shows. That's what they got to calling me on there, that kind of stuff. But the reason I did all those radio shows was because people would call me and ask me what to do whenever something was going on with their health. And today we're going to be talking about allergies. You know, it's times of year that you know, sometimes it's just a time of year the pollen's out and you get those allergic reactions. You start having you know, the sneezing, the runny nose, the tearing of the eyes, and feeling bad, low energy. That can be an allergic reaction to foreign protein. What's foreign protein? That's things like pollens and dust mites, and there's bunches of them. And it causes your body to simply overreact to things that aren't necessarily even dangerous to you. But you know what? When you've got a weak immune system, guess what? Your body may overreact. It does that sometimes when the body's immune system is weak. So I'm going to show you today what I would do if it were me and I had allergies. Now, I want to make very clear here, I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm not a medical doctor. I don't claim to be. Sometimes I tell you, though, I know a whole lot more than they know, especially about nutrition, because they aren't trained in that field. But I'm telling you, get proper nutrition going in your body can heal itself, your body can overcome almost anything. So I'm going to teach you about that today. When it comes to allergies, you know, when your body starts to overreact and you start having those symptoms, remember, the most important supplement of all is MSM plus C. I've literally had thousands of people get on MSM plus C and come back and tell me I don't have allergies anymore. Well, of course you don't. Why is that? Because you have built your body up, you've detoxed it, and your immune system's gotten healthier, and that may be all it takes to prevent you from having an allergic reaction. However, let's say you're right in the middle of allergies and your nose is running, you're sneezing all the time, your eyes are tearing, you can't sleep at night because you can't breathe through your nose, you become a mouth breather, they call it. You don't have to put up with that, because when you take your MSM plus C, just remember, also take your allergy shield. This is a wonderful product. The ingredient that works in it, the compound in it, is called periliseed extract. And you know what that does? It does the same thing that an antihistamine does. You see, when you get an allergic reaction, the doctor gives you an antihistamine. It just covers up the symptoms, but those things can make you sleepy and drowsy and hard to function. You can't think. Not this. Singers, people all over the country are using this stuff, and in other countries too, to what? Dry up all that stuff without the sleepiness, without the dressing. You can stay on your job, you can drive heavy equipment, anything taking this. It does the same thing the antihistamines do. It just don't be the side effects or have the negative responses that the body can have sometimes to drugs, which, by the way, remember, prescriptions are permission poison. Let's not poison if we can avoid it. So what you do is you take the allergy shield. You ever have those allergic reactions where you're in bed at night, you're trying to sleep, and your nose is stopped up, you're having to breathe through your mouth, and then your mouth gets dry, and you have to drink water all the time? Boy, all I do if that's coming on, and by the way, I may be healthy, I may have a great immune system, but I'm still exposed to colds and flus and all the same things you are. The difference is I don't have hardly any of the symptoms. But if I think I've been exposed, I'm starting to develop some of those symptoms, I start that runny nose and sneezing, man, I can take 2 of these for bed and I sleep all night long without that mouth breathing, without my nose being stopped up. So keep Allergy Shield in mind. It's a wonderful product for those who have those things. Now, let's say, though, that you've got chronic allergies. You've got those, they cause sinus infections. Why do they develop sinus infections? Moisture. When that moisture builds up in the sinus cavities, it stays there. What is moisture? It's a breeding ground for bacteria. So what happens is you end up getting an infection. How do you avoid the infections? I'm telling you, sometimes all you got to do to avoid all the allergic reactions and all the symptoms of allergies is supercharge your immune system. That's why I tell people about IS3. It stands for Immune Support 3 because the three main ingredients in this product will supercharge your macrophages, your killer T cells, and it'll make your immune system so powerful that in many cases, even cancer cells cannot survive in your body. Now that's important. If cancer cells can't survive, believe me, bacteria, germs, viruses, parasites, and yeast molds and funguses have trouble surviving too because your immune system knows how to charge them and kill them, and it'll do it. You got to supercharge your immune system. I had one man bring his 12-year-old daughter to me. She was either in the middle of a sinus infection, going out of a sinus infection, and going back into a sinus infection. He said that for 3 years they had her on antibiotics, and she's still having the same issues. Put her on an IS3, and she's 12 years old, so it tells you how safe it is. Absolutely nothing to interfere with any of these products. Don't interfere with medication. It's totally safe. As a matter of fact, she'll eat the whole bottle. You don't even have to carry the doctor. Isn't that awesome? Can't say that about any drug, can you? Put her on it. He called me back in 3 weeks and says the most amazing thing. Her allergies have cleared up for the first time in years. She's not having a sinus infection. She stayed on that product, and 3 years later, he told me, he says it's crazy, but she's to this day never had another allergy problem except very slight. He said, well, as soon as she realized it's coming on, she'll load up on her IS3. So MSM plus C, you take the allergy shield to dry up all that stuff. You take the immune support 3, the IS3, to supercharge your immune system and get it working. And in some cases, you may want to take Terminator, which is the other product up here. Now, you don't have to start on all these at once. All you have to do is maybe start on the MSM plus C, see how you're doing in 3 or 4 weeks. If you're still having the drainage and all that, you might want to start the allergy shield. And if you, after that, you start having those sinus infections, then that's an indication you might want to do the IS3 also. Either way, get on these products. Keep them in your medicine cabinet instead of all them poisonous pills. Keep this natural, safe stuff in there. Just know when to take it, follow my instructions, and watch the body heal itself. Remember, we make no claims about all of our products except what's on the labels in the bottle. They're not designed to prevent, cure, or treat any kind of disease or anything like that. We simply believe that God made your body with the ability to heal, and if you provide it with the raw material to do so, that it will. Stop suffering from those allergies. Start on the MSM plus C today.